Hey guys, how's it going? Hope you had a great week. It's finally Friday again. Yay! Got some great weather here. I don't know what your day is like, but we actually saw a little bit of sun earlier today, so that's cool. Nice break from all the rain we've been having. So, just my usual day, teaching classes and stuff. If you're wondering why I'm kind of babbling on right now, it's because when you do a live video, Facebook will actually try to get your audience together for you, but it takes a couple of minutes. So that's why I kind of babble on a little bit in the beginning, just kind of waiting for someone to join on, and so I have somebody to talk to. So chances are you probably know some people that are doing network marketing. If you know me, I've been doing it for about a year now. Kind of fumbling through it a little bit. It's a brand new thing for me. I'm learning the ropes as I go. But you probably know people that are into network marketing, and you might even have wondered for yourself if it's something that would be a good choice to do, a good career choice. And I thought that I would talk a little bit about what's required, because network marketing can sound like it might be an easy way to make money, but it's not. You got to work at it. It's like any business. The plus side, though, is that you can do it from anywhere. So you can do it from home. You can do it wherever you go. If you're going on vacation and you want to keep working on your business, you can do that as long as you've got an internet connection. Then you can do it. But it does take kind of a special kind of person to actually do it and do it well. And I've been learning stuff over the past year. I like to think I'm getting better at this, but it's definitely a challenging career for sure. So I thought I'd talk about some of the things that people need to be successful at this. Hey, Andy. Yeah, I don't think you're supposed to be meowing at me. That's Chibs, isn't it? So some qualities that you need to have. By the way, my connection is weak right now, so I'm hoping that this doesn't cut out. I've been having major issues with my Wi-Fi the past couple of days. I don't know why, but anyway, I will go on. So yeah, you need to have a few different traits to be able to do well at this job. And some people do really, really well at it. Some people don't do well at it. And unfortunately, some people will get into it, try it out for like a few months or something, and they don't see too much coming in, and so they give up. But the thing is it's a business. You have to build it, and it takes time to build it. So as long as you're consistent in your efforts, you can build this into something. But it does take time and it does take effort. So just you have to know that going into it. So network marketers that do quite well, they have vision. So a lot of us are kind of programmed to think that we need to have a job in order to make money. We have to have that job our whole life. So it's hard to wrap your brain around the possibility of not having a job, but actually creating your own career and creating something that you're in charge of, and you can actually do well at that. So you have to be able to have that vision, an open mind for sure, in order to even get into this business, because a lot of people, when they've been asked if they want to try it, they're like, oh no, that's not going to work. But it can work. Anything you want to do can work, including this. And you have to be willing to constantly improve. So you have to keep working on yourself. So that means educating yourself as to what kind of skill sets you need to improve on, learning more about yourself, so reading lots of self-improvement or personal development type books, and actually learning more about yourself, getting to know yourself better. It's a really interesting journey to take, and you have to be able to be open to doing that and actually do that. You also need strong communication skills and strong listening skills. So I actually think the strong listening skills are more advantageous than the communication skills even sometimes, because if someone's telling you something and you're not listening properly, you're not hearing them properly, you're not going to be able to address their problems. And that's why we do what we do. We have a product that we know can help certain people, and if we listen and we hear that they need that help, then we can actually help them. And then to be able to communicate properly to that person, to explain how and why the product we have could be helpful to them. That's another skill that you have to learn, and it takes some working on. But listening is definitely key, because if you're not really hearing people, you're going to miss a lot. And sometimes just one little thing they'll say, and you'll realize, oh, I have the solution for that problem. You can really help that person out, and that's what this is all about. I mean, why would you get into a job like this if you weren't helping people and having a fulfilling career of doing that? You also need to have the courage to face your fears. This is a scary business. Actually, any business that you go into on your own, that you create on your own, is scary, because now all of a sudden it all depends on you actually being successful. You can't just say, oh, I'm going to get a paycheck at the end of the week, because when you have your own business, sometimes you don't get that paycheck. So you need to be able to have the courage to face those fears and go forth anyways. And this goes back to having that vision of what you want. So if you've got a really big why and you've got that vision and you can understand and see how this could get you to where you want to go, you are going to be more willing to face your fears, step through those, and really change yourself. And it's really true that when you do something that scares you, it really builds your self-confidence. It's amazing what it does for you. So when they say do something that scares you every day, do it. It really helps you to grow as a person. And then you need to have discipline. Really need to have discipline, because you have to show up every day and do the things, whether you want to do them or not do them. You have to do them, because no one's going to do them for you. And if you let things slide just a little bit, you know, your business could really take a huge crash. You could be building a really great business and you know, everything's going really, really well, and you think, oh, well, I can just sit back now and relax a little bit because everything's going good. But you sit back and relax, and all of a sudden everything comes to a grinding halt, and then your business starts to tank. And that's with any business. If I decided I don't really feel like teaching spin classes and just didn't show up for the week, I mean, how many of my clients are going to come back to my classes? They're going to be like, oh, she's flaky, we're not going to go back there. So you have to have that discipline. So those are just a few qualities that you need to have. You need to also be a people person, because network marketing, you're networking, you're meeting a lot of people and having conversations with them. So you need to be open and willing to do that. If you're the type of person where you don't like communicating with people, or it exhausts you to communicate with people, then network marketing is not a good choice for sure. So keeping that in mind as well. And I mean, think about those qualities and think about, you know, you might be thinking, yeah, I have all of those qualities. If you do, maybe, you know, look into it. The great thing about these network marketing companies and the MLM companies that you can join up with is you don't have to commit to anybody for anything. You're committing to yourself. So if you've got that full-time job, but you're wanting to maybe at some point be able to give up that full-time job and work at home, then this is something that you could work on in your spare time, right? So you fit in an hour here, an hour there, whatever you can fit in. All those small efforts will build up to something, and then once you start to see success in your career, you can start pulling out of the job you don't like and eventually make this a full-time thing. And I've got a lot of friends who have made this their full-time business, and they're doing really, really well. I'm trying to learn as much as I can from those friends, so I can also do well. And not because I want to give up my studio, no, not at all. I just want a little bit of extra income to help support my studio. So, you know, whatever your reason is, if you're curious and you want to try it out, you can do. Okay, I think I'm back now. I don't know what's up with my Wi-Fi. I've walked 3 feet away, and it seems like my connection is back, although it is weak. So frustrating. I hate that. And I can't do anything about it. I can't control it. Hey, Joji, how's it going? Hi, Nikki. So, yeah, I mean, those are all things to think about if you have considered it. You know, I was nervous starting for the first time, but I just thought, you know what? I really haven't got anything to lose here, because it wasn't very expensive to start. For me, I chose a fitness and nutrition company, so I got to try the new shake. I got to do some workouts. It was awesome. And because I like it and I believe in the product, I've been doing it for over a year now. So look into it. I am going to help you guys if you are thinking about getting into it, because I'm going to be sharing my journey and what I'm learning. I'm going to pass on to you guys, because I think that when you learn something, it's almost your obligation to teach that to the people who want to learn about it. So that's what I want to do for you guys. So I better get going. I got to get ready for another class and do some stuff on my computer. I'm actually finishing up putting my blog and website together. I actually put together a blog and website, you guys. That's crazy. Step-by-step instructions through this program that I'm doing, and I actually did it. I'm so excited. So anyways, I got to run. Have an awesome Friday. Have an awesome weekend, and I will see you on Monday.